Hey guys, Lama Grant here. Welcome back to showing my drawings. So today we're going to be doing more of that. Um, Last episode we looked through stuff from 2016 to early 2017. Now we're going to be looking at um, some stuffs from 2017. So do we have another one? Nope. Okay. So these three are the boys we're going to be looking at today. So we're going to go ahead and get started. Okay, so this one has a lot of Dragon Ball Z drawings in it. None of which are that great, as you can see by this deformed Super Saiyan 4 Goku. I'm not going to show every single drawing because that would take forever. But I am going to show the ones that I think are important to show development. Ugh. Her head is bigger than almost her entire body combined, so obviously something's off there. Really thick Spider-Man who's trying really hard to look dynamic. Back then, I was even worse at doing dynamic poses than I am now, and I'm not good at it now, so back then it was even worse. Oh no. Oh, oh no. Oh, oh. It's Vegeta! Hold on. Look at this. How did I get worse? I got worse. God. Some little girl trying to touch a puppy, I guess. Her eyes take up her entire face, though. Some really ugly looking Rick and Morty. A really nice looking Trunks. This is a Trunks that I looked at a picture for. I have some Dragon Ball Z mangas way over there. And this picture was in one of them, so one day I just sat down in school and looked at the picture and doodled it. Doesn't look entirely perfect, but it did come out pretty good. A Deku Link. He looks sad. He's got a little flower there. A Teen Gohan, which was also taken from a picture. Same thing goes with this cell, but yeah, his face is a little oofed. Another design for that Chloe character. This one actually surprised me because it looks fairly good. I still really like how it looks with the little splat here and how it leads you up. I really like how that turned out. Some more gorillas. Looking a little lopsided there, actually. And then Chloe, if she was in gorillas. Even more gorillas. We got Noodle and Murdoch and Russell. Those were all taken from pictures. Phase 4 Noodle. This cat mask Noodle and some Demon Days art. A Miku with a huge head. That's about it for that one. Now, mid 2017. Yeah! It's your boy Daizo. This is back when I was writing my first manga, which never happened. Way before Lehman was even a concept. It was called Spirit Town. And the plot was that this girl found a Netflix This girl found Netflix. She found a Netflix. I said it again. She found a necklace that let her talk to spirits, and then spirits started showing up and crap. That was the plot. Frick. Frickin' put my glasses back on, because apparently I can't say the simplest of sentences without being fucking glasses person. This girl, I don't know what her deal was. Some kind of elf person. This is the year where I really started hammering down my Yu-Gi-Oh addiction. So, some Yu-Gi-Oh drawings in here, like a really crappy looking Kaiba, and a blue eyes there, which I used the card art for. This was a character that I had for a while. I don't remember what she did, but this is I'm a witch. She's Happy Halloween, and there's another one for Christmas, or she's on a sleigh. I don't know. A lot of these characters have kind of faded out of my memory. A design sheet for a character I was making that I never actually ended up using ever. With this one, you can see I'm getting a little bit better at female anatomy, but legs, not so much. I remember being super proud of this one because I worked really hard on it, and I don't know what she's exactly doing there, but she looks kind of cool. Here's one of my old art styles. Freddy Krueger. Back when I just used to have them have voidless wide eyes for every character. This one's actually kind of creepy. The story behind this one is this is what my room looked like at the time from the view of my bed. And one night, the door was open. I could have sworn I saw a silhouette in the doorway, but there was no one there. I doodled this, and it was pretty spoopy. Alright, we made it to some of my favorite drawings of 2017, like this girl here from Yu-Gi-Oh! And this guy here, which I don't have a name for, but he's kind of cool. He's chilling out. So, there's those boys. My old mascot, my little Mudkip boy. This is the first time I ever drew Yami Yugi. I remember being so happy with that. Proportions are weird, obviously, but I thought it was really good at the time. I used a picture for that, but I was really excited when I finished that one. And here's the very first reference for my Hallie character, which is still being used today in one form or another. And that was the very first time that I did anything about her, and that was kind of her concept art, because that wasn't her final design. It changed over time, but that was the first time that happened. That's it for mid-2017. Now on to, can't really see it, the end of 2017. Oh shit. Okay, so this is the year when I tried to like really hone my skills with my art. Here we have a Mugman that was colored and inked. I remember really not being fond of coloring and or inking any of my stuff, but I started to kind of warm up to it over time. Here's a little little demon boy. I don't know who this is, but demon guy is around it. Here's more of him. I was trying to learn how to use like basic shapes to make a character design, and that's where that comes from. Here's another girl getting a lot better at drawing them now. Neck is still really thick and head is still too big. That's something that I didn't really figure out until 2018, unfortunately, because I'm a doof. Really cool mechanical arm. I remember being really happy with how that came out. I don't know why, I just think it looks like super cool. I like stuff like that. I like seeing how things work. This character didn't last very long, but I drew him a couple of times and he stuck around. I don't remember what his name was, but he existed for a while. And here's a gem for Steven Universe that I created. Just my own sort of gem person. Don't remember what gem it was. Maybe it'll say somewhere else in the book, but for now I don't know. Here's that guy again. You didn't like it. Catboy. I was kind of obsessed with drawing people with cat ears at this time. I don't know why, it's just a thing I went through. Fansuke. I love his design so much. This is an OC that I made that I ended up not doing anything with. But I really want to do something with him because I really like his design for some reason. I'm going to have to do something with him. I keep saying that like every time I go through these books, but I gotta do something with that. Here's that gem again. Looks like I was gonna ink it, but didn't quite finish. Baseball girl. I remember being super happy when I drew this as well, because I didn't use any reference or anything, and I really liked how it came out. Of course now it looks really weird because her arm is like super huge, and yeah, but at the time I was extremely happy with it. Here's a line of drawings that I did where I just turned horror movie characters into fish people things. It's Crustacean Kruger because it had a repetition in the name, and he's a lobster, and I don't know, I thought that was really funny. We also have Crustacean Jason because it kind of rhymes a little bit, and then we have Manatee Myers because, again, repetition. A Cuphead I was really happy with. I used to sign like every drawing I did back then as well because I thought I was changing the world with my art. I was like making a difference. Here's a colored Cuphead, a little lumpy. And here's what that Hallie concept art became, and that is her that was her design for several years. A cartoon bunny character from the Rubber Hose animation era, which I never used again, but he was kind of cool. And yeah, that's it for 2017. Unless I missed one, I'll check again just in case. Nope, doesn't look like it. So, next we'll be moving on to, beginning of 2018. That's about it for this video, guys. I hope you liked it. If you did, make sure to hit that like button down below to show me what you did. As also, if you haven't already, go ahead and hit that subscribe button and the notification bell so you don't miss out on any new content from the channel. And I'll see you guys later.